the communication was that everybody will now be paid off by the end of August 2024. And so rather than doing the monthly payments, everybody will just get their money by the end of August. So you can imagine persons are now having to adjust their expectations. And so we said, okay, they said by the end of August, we will wait until the end of August. The end of August came, and there are still quite a bit of persons. Well, everybody for 2021, almost more than 90% of those owed for 2021 were still outstanding. And then we still had about 24 persons for 2019 and 2020 who were still outstanding checks. Now, I must say, we met with our membership last week. The motion was moved for us to engage in industrial action on Wednesday if all payments were not done 2019, 2020, and 2021. In an effort to avert that action, the ministry did call us, the PS did call us into an emergency meeting yesterday. We met with them. We looked at, they gave us a counter proposal, and we looked at that. But I think we're at the point where the teachers do not want any more counter proposals. They just want their money. And so the teachers rejected the counter proposal. And what we're saying is we're remaining resolute that until all the checks owed to persons for 2019, 2020, and 2021 are distributed, we are going to continue engaging in industrial action.
Right, of course. I know the question on everybody's minds is, how does that affect students in school?
I don't think there's anybody more concerned about our students than we are. Sometimes even when the parents aren't concerned, as teachers, we are concerned. We did not want to start the year off like this. This is definitely not what we had in mind about starting off the school year. Everybody came back to work excited, ready to go. But I think we've gotten to the point where persons are just tired of the empty promises. And I'm not saying the ministry hasn't made some efforts, but we're just tired of the half efforts. We want everything to just be done. We don't want that you do half of what you say you're going to do, because as a teacher, as my boss, I don't think the ministry would appreciate if I come and I give half or 50% on a daily basis. They want me to come and to do the best that I can and to give 100% to those same students. So I don't think that it is that we're not concerned about the students. We are concerned, and what we're saying to them is, do what you gotta do. Get the paperwork in play. And it's not that the money isn't available, because we, in the meeting yesterday, we did the financial secretary was there, and she did say that the money is available, but it's the paperwork that is taking forever. So the personnel department, the permanent secretary with her personnel department, they need to amp it up, do what they need to do the checks and balances to ensure that persons get their monies, because we want to go back to our students. We don't want them out on the streets. We don't want them not being engaged. But at some point, you have to stand up for something. We can't keep getting 50%, 70% and just accepting it like, okay, this is the norm. There has to be a disruption in the system so that the system can readjust and fix what is wrong.
Mm-hmm. So this sort of action will continue until all teachers who are owed retroactive pay are paid.
That was the motion that was passed in our meeting this morning. That was the motion that was brought to the floor. It was seconded and it was voted unanimously for us to move ahead with that.